Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcore Guides, bringing my guide for Devil May Cry 4 on Dante Must Die difficulty. Today we're doing Mission 14, entitled Forest of Ruin. Man, I can't tell you how abysmal this chapter was to complete. This one and Chapter 15 took me a pretty good, substantial amount of time to beat. And I just now... Well, recently just beat Chapter 16 to give you guys an idea where I'm at. But yeah, for this first area, I just kill the Chimera first thing, and then I deal with the Scarecrows right after. Because I don't want the Chimera head thingies to transform these guys into an actual Chimera. So, that's why I kill them first. It doesn't really matter, how you exactly do it, because they are relatively weak enemies anyway. So if you want to go combo crazy on them, go ahead. If you want to play the noob tactics that I do, go ahead. Another thing with this chapter that really sucks is the trappers. Those little things that come up, those little pits. I think they were called trappers back then, I don't remember. But yeah, they also suck. And now, we gotta deal with this, which we're locked in here with these guys, but I just go for shotgun to get rid of the cloak. And something else, I might have talked about this before, but one little tip I have for the Reaper guys is to push them into, when they're out of their cloak, is to push them into like a wall, so that way they don't go, careening off and getting too far away from you. Also, if you have Swordmaster equipped and you have the forward R plus circle move, I think it kills with the entire combo, I think. Pretty sure, at least. Yeah, for this ass wipe, it's just the same thing as the other two, but now you have to deal with all the other crap. And you saw earlier that I did use a little bit of Royal Guard and some Trickster in this, so you can definitely see aspects of me just getting better at this game. By the way, whenever this guy is out and about, you can use, the Lucifer R1 forward triangle move to, put 3 different pins down and blow them up. And it should do relatively good damage. It does good damage to bosses anyway, so I would assume probably does that to them too. And then for the pits, I just avoid them as is, because I just have an idea of where they're going to pop up at. But if they're getting really annoying, then just go ahead and destroy them, because it should take maybe one singular combo, or maybe 1.5 combos to do, with just Rebellion stuff. So, as far as I remember, it should. Maybe a couple stingers. And of course, if you need health, well, there you go. And when you do destroy them, I don't think they spawn in that same spot for a while. At least while you're in that room. From all my playthroughs I've done, it never looked like they ever respawned from that. Sorry about that if you heard that. Was my jaw that popped. But right here, I wanted to get captured on purpose. That was not a fluke. And the reason for that is because I wanted to try to basically get RNG on my side, which it didn't. I wanted to fight the Chimeras that were attached to the Scarecrows, because as far as I know, the pits are RNG. The reason why I'm doing this anyway is to get DT. So, which I don't... It's been a while since I've done this chapter, so I don't remember where the checkpoints start at. I don't think you get a checkpoint until probably much later in the chapter. So, I'm building up as much DT as I can right now for the Blitz. Because, yes, unfortunately, we have to deal with him. And besides, when you're down here, I think there's a couple of orbs you can get that might be green. Well, at least not for me, but I think sometimes they give you green orbs. And again, if you just want to get some health back without using items, you can always just break down the pits, the little trapper guys, and just kill them that way. Yeah, and if you're just even, slightly away from the middle, it should be enough to keep you away from getting hit. And, yeah, this is just absolutely terrible. Yeah, even though that guy spawned there, I could have sworn that they have their own singular areas that they spawn into, but I'm not really sure. And right now, I'm still within that range of how I fight Blitz, which is essentially just using Trickster to just kind of consistently dodge around as much as possible. Just keep jumping and keep using Trickster. And the thing is, too, I fought this guy so many times that I've already gotten kind of used to how and when he attacks. Which I know that sounds kind of dumb and really bad advice of oh, just get better at fighting him. I know, but it's true. When you fight this guy enough, you kind of learn, okay, I know when he's going to attack. I know when he's going to pop up. Because it takes him a little bit less time to show up when he's in yellow versus red. Because when he's in red, he tends to pop up a lot faster and just attack faster in general. But yeah, I just do the same thing I've always been doing, which was essentially, even though this right here is considered a very newbie tactic, it's just unfortunately at the time something I was doing, and then I tried to do the combo thing that I saw before, which that was the Lucifer stuff I didn't really know about until after I watched this guy's video. I had a link before, but I'll put a link. I might do another link again because, you know, it's just really, yeah, I'll probably just post a link again. Keep it consistent for this video and the next video, because where I fight Blitz, so that way you guys can fully see and give full credit on how to take him out. But if you do the R1 forward and triangle Lucifer stuff, and then you blow it up like after 3 times, in theory it should do decent damage. It doesn't always get them into red immediately though. You kind of have to hit them a few more times after, but there is an easy kill guide tip thing out there. So like I said, I'll post that in the description so you guys can check it out that way. Because again, I don't want to take credit for something I didn't come up with. You know, and it's funny again because I played this game for years, but yet there's still things I don't know about it because I never really like hard played it. I played it a good amount, but I never really went on my way to seriously learn the game. All right, so for these guys, my best advice is to just play ranged. So either use Pandora to get some rockets going, which I probably should have done. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, in hindsight, maybe that would have been a lot more better if I would have done that instead. But I just go with this, the casual Stinger, the Stinger into Coyote type stuff, and just keep them out of range, keep them with consistent shotguns. Because at this point in time in this game, I already beat Blitz. I'm frightened. You know, I'm scared for my dear life because I'm worried that these guys are going to do something absolutely abysmal to me and completely wipe my run, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. And of course, I'm trying my best to not use items, but that's just something that I'm doing, and you guys don't have to. So don't feel any need to worry about it. But yeah, the thing is that with my tactic, you know, these enemies will tend to DT. At least one of them will probably end up DTing on you if you're doing the same strat that I do. But it's not really a big deal because if you just keep with consistent shots and stuff, eventually he'll go down. And plus, I don't think they get any new moves. I think they just get stronger and have a little bit more HP for a bit, but it's nothing really too scary for regular mooks, I should say. And as far as I know, that's pretty much it. You're just kind of running to the end, and it's funny because I think the chapter's subtitle was something like try to get out as fast as you can, so trying to speedrun this level, and as you can tell, like I want to get out as fast as I can too. I don't blame the game for telling me to, you know, get the hell out. So yeah, I don't disagree with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys for another horrendous chapter with chapter 15. So as always, take care, everybody. Also 480p Dante in the background there.